Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Mass Effect Andromeda with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Just getting my drink poured out into my cup here so that I can get it easily. So yes, we are back on Kadara. With the main goal, the main primary goal is to try and turn Kadara into a habitable planet, getting rid of the sulfuric, the sulfur in the water, making it so that it's not toxic and won't potentially burst into flames, which is fun. Last time we did a lot of stuff on Kadara. We dealt with the we got the firefighters to kind of give up their anti-AI by basically healing their leader's kid using Sam, so she's not as dead set against it, which is good. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? Oh, good gods, they're back again? Really? Wow, people just, set up again. But we're not worried about that. We are worried about we are worried about the monoliths. So we have, let's see, we have what, one monolith. Okay, that monolith is done. Where are the other monoliths? Have we not even, I don't think we've actually found where the other monoliths are. Right, we have the Rokar here. Okay. There's one monolith back near the start, but there's one, right around on the other side of this mountain here.
I spy with my little eye something that begins with M.
Mountain.
Damn, you're good.
There's not much else here. Really, we're playing I Spy? All right, there it is. Oh God, oh God. So junky.
Criminals has gathered salvage ahead, Pathfinder.
All right, well. And there's one left.
Hostiles.
All right, they got some credits on them. That's nice. And they were looking for a flexible polymer casings. Well, or at least that's the one thing that we can pick up. I'm sure they'll be back once we go away and come back. They'll be back and causing trouble yet again. Meanwhile, we're going to go up into the mountains. Okay, I'm guessing there must be like a cave or something that we need to go into. Whoa, whoa, okay.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
There we go.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Okay, so where is the actual thing that we can do something? I don't see anything here. So yeah, that's weird. So I'm guessing we need to look for a cave maybe. Aha, there we go.
Remnant. They're completely fried.
Bullet holes match weapons from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
All right, that's interesting. So somebody from the Milky Way is in here. That's a little unusual.
Idiots are stripping the monolith for scrap. Outlaws! Time to fight!
Right. No problem. All right. Cool. All right. There's one. There's two. And this one comes back and around here. Looks like. Yep. Right, there's four, huh? Ah, there's the fourth.
That should do it. Hey, I'm getting better at this.
Yes.
All right, one more and the vault should be open.
Yay. Right, we have unused research data. All right, so we need to go... Yeah, so the other terminal's like right around the corner there. Cool. All right. Step right over here. Actually, we can talk to this person real quick. Really, Ryder? Oh my god.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data to me for a quick reward. Something real.
Someone has to be held accountable for these murders.
Damn right.
Thank you. A civilization is nothing without justice.
It's true. So it's 14% viable.
Got an outlaw camp ahead.
Yep. I wasn't really planning on fighting them, though. I was just going to kind of skirt around them. Focus on big boy here. All right. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, and this one is actually up on it. Gotcha. All right, so we should be able to come up here. From here, get up there. Yes.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Oh, this one they're gonna make me do it, huh? All right, well, there and there means you must be the Y, and you would be the G. Okay, so you need the 2, you need to be the Y, you need to be the G, you need to be the Y, you need to be the 2. Booyah!
That did it. Okay, let's get to the vault and fix Kadara's water.
At least we're hoping that it will. Baron's scalp? Really? Like I said, we're hoping that it will fix the water, but we don't really know for certain what it's gonna do. There we go. All right. Good grief! This is a very tight fucking. This is a very tight.
The camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective Records, Pathfinder.
That's fine, but we're not going to the camp. We're going right over here, I think. We're not? So, hopefully... Okay, there we go. There we go. I see where we are now. We're not here to play with all the life forms. We're here to go into an incredibly dark area. Like, holy crap, this is dark. Again, lights are good. Have a little light on your stoop. You can turn it on. Safe condition, electrical current? What?
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Right. Power?
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that. Thank you.
That console will activate the vault, Pathfinder. You'll first need to start the reactor and initiate the purification field.
Yeah, but like... Alright.
Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Okay, so this breaks our shield for right now. But then we invert it, and it turns it from a power drain to from a shield drain to a shield boost.
Okay, we should be able to get to the purification console.
Okay. So, yeah, we've got stinky water.
It's a little fun, isn't it? The unknown.
Maybe if you would jump when I tell you to fucking jump, Ryder. Like, goddamn. They're just kind of like, hey, what happened to this guy? All right, what happened here?
Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
All right, let's see here.
Pathfinder, this has two interface functions.
Remnant. We can lay low or take them on.
You rock!
If we hit him from far enough away, we do both.
Pulling out the fancy move.
All right, give me just a moment here real quick.
A little time to get some rest. If I stay, I lose my breath. I'm going to find my space. We didn't meet before. Now I'm going down. When I just wanna stay high. We didn't meet before. Now I'm going down. When I just wanna stay so. I just wanna stay I need space to find myself. A little time to get some rest.
All right, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Apparently, my freezer is not, like, actually, like, keeping things frozen, which is not a great thing. All right, what the hell is all this?
This could
Ooh.
get ugly.
You think?
Pulling out the fancy move.
Reload! Maybe needs help!
Why does he get to fucking...
Giving it everything it's got.
I don't see why they get to fucking shoot through stuff. Like, I was behind a fucking wall and they're just like, nope, doesn't matter.
Glad we've got support.
can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
I can, but I don't want to.
Well, look at
it's-
this.
What is it? Right, you need to be that one. All right, so no, you would be this one, and then you would be that one. Yes, okay. So there. We need this one and that one. All right. There we go. Okay, so
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
that's great. Not that we needed it. Not that we need it anymore. We took care of everybody the old-fashioned way. Thank you. All right, so ammo. I could use a health chest, but whatever. All right, we've got a door here.
Looks like there's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out.
All right. So, okay. So we need that one, this one, this one. All right. So you first. You second. Third is this one. Fourth is this one. Yes. Fifth is this one.
Nice. What do we get?
That's a good question. What did we get?
This contains valuable data, Pathfinder. You may want to scan it.
Data patterns. Remnant
Another one
core.
of these boxes. They're all over.
Yep. All right, we got a remnant core. That should make PB happy. Though she wants 3 more. Alright. Time will take the stairs. Jeez. Okay, so, right. We'll need to get over to there. Alright, so, yeah, we need to get over to that spot. So yeah, I've heard a theory that the Remnant and the Protheans are connected. Like whoever the Remnant are, they are like Protheans that left the Milky Way back during their crisis period. I don't know if I buy into that, honestly. Because the Protheans were not the type to run. Like, they were like, no, we're warriors. We are warriors. We fight this shit. Like, we're not running. Oh, God. Get out. All right. Is there a way back up? Or am I just like boned? I am boned. I am apparently very boned.
Pathfinder, the way across is console activated.
All right, there we go. So that's apparently how we were supposed to get across? Or, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'm not entirely sure we were supposed to get over here any other way. Oh, come on. Alright. Remnant control. Okay. So when we activate this shit, we're gonna need to come over here, activate that so we can jump across. Right.
Highlighting interface connections, Pathfinder.
Let's get all of these activated. Here they come.
Giving it everything I got.
Nice work.
All right.
These Remnant don't quit!
Ladies, you want to do something here?
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
All right. I think we're good.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
All right, so we want to run down here. Shift it. Hoof it. Did I take a wrong turn? I think I took a wrong turn. Fuck, I did. I took a wrong turn, god damn it. Yep. I was supposed to go this way. Shit.
It's closing in on us! Move!
Closing it's closed around you. It is closed around you. Ryder. Don't. Alright.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
Don't slow down. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Remtech, grab it!
Oh god. You're almost there. Just keep running, just keep running.
Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
So apparently in each of these vaults we can find a... We could have found a sphere. So we should have a lot more of them. Which is frustrating to say the least. All right, give me just a moment here. I want to see something. So yeah, we could have found one on the vault. How do we find the All right, interfacing with the architect. Okay, so looting the architect afterwards. Okay, so right, we must interact with the architect container now, as leaving will cause the container to disappear. Oh, okay, so I guess that was another thing that we kind of have been goofing up on, is the architect has a container, which I didn't know. Like, you didn't really tell us that shit, so... Alright. So we have... Out of the frying pan. We have a structure here, but we also have a quest with that structure. What is that? What is the quest for this structure? Yeah, but what is the... All right, fine. Oh, we're in combat? Well, I guess we are.
Kadara yet.
Goes away in 3, 2.
What? Oh, fuck me. Oh. Do not like, sir. So yeah, there's a structure over here with a quest of some sort. I don't know what. Alright, they just dropped 2 baddies.
I see outlaws.
Alright, container. Whoa, okay. Do we need to go up a level? No, we do not. Alright, so what is the... There was a quest marker here, I thought. This is the... No, this is not the structure. We actually went the wrong way for the structure. Okay. Alright, my bad. Might as well top everything off. Okay, now we're heading towards the structure.
We're here. Where's Reyes?
Right. Yeah, where is Reyes? Oh, we blew right past. Okay.
We're here. Where's Reyes? Hostile!
Reyes?
Reyes
No.
should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farah will deal with you.
Okay. Who is Farah? Okay, usually you don't go hand to hand with carrying guns, like punch, pistol whip. Those two do not work together well.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
You're gonna try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed, just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Kind
Die.
of, yeah.
Headshot! Outlaws! Keep a lookout!
I think that's it.
I mean, let's explore around a bit. There's some shit down here that we might need. See, there's containers. There's all kinds of goodies. New entry. Today I witnessed one of our own flirting with that disgusting blue bartender at port. It took all of my self-control not to slice him open until he stumbled outside the bar. Once we have enough recruits, the entire planet needs to be cleansed of alien scum and their sympathizers.
You were right. These logs prove they came here for recruits, then started killing the locals.
And now they're dead.
Don't you love a happy ending?
Right, there is something nasty down here, it sounds like. Like something is breathing real heavily. Guard commando armor. That sounds interesting. Moisture filters, resin caps. Oh no, we already got that. Okay, good.
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Always good working with you, Reyes.
Next time, let's skip the murder and go straight to the bar.
Name the time and place. I'll be there.
That's the spirit. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Orange ceramics, okay. And we're all right, so we have, right, hitting rocks for science and investigating spenders, Kadara connection. We have cultivating plants, travel to the nav point out of the frying pan, outcast recruit named Grayson Wessler, wrongly banished, okay, and cultivating plants. All right. We have some plants to scan and collect.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Alright, I'm guessing it's probably like up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we've got that. We can whip around there, get a rock and some... hit a rock and find out about Spender. Which actually... I want to swap out my people real quick. Actually, I want to take a look at the arm. So... Alright, we have Deadeye Mark 6. Everywhere but the arm. Oh wait, no. I did want to change out I actually want to change out PB for Drac. Let's mix it up a bit. I know we always take PB. All right, so we want to head this way. Such dramatic music, you know? All right, so we want to head over here. You just like, seriously, just like popped out of nowhere. Oh, we are like right on the edge of them being basically respawning. That's fun. That's real fun.
Made 6 new sounds getting out of bed this morning. Creaks and just things moving. You get that, Vetra?
No, I don't get that. And I sure don't talk about it.
But there's nothing to talk about if you don't
The Outlaws
get
built
it.
some kind of tech. They'll be looking to defend it.
Guys, I think everybody's dead. Now, I can sympathize. I can really sympathize with Drac on that. Because it's like, yeah, I've gotten to the age where, yeah, my body does start just making weird noises as I'm getting out of bed and stuff. Like, it's just random creaks and groans and stuff like that. It's like, yep, I'm with you there, buddy. I know exactly what you mean. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Welcome to being old.
Are you worried about your colony?
Of course, who isn't worried out here?
You don't act like it.
You learn not to show it.
This is the location from the Slender Bit, Pathfinder.
Alright. Going in on foot. All right, so this looks like the living quarters. Why are you still playing all this dramatic music and stuff?
Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Outlaws. Maybe friends of Spender?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh, we got company!
That's not company! That's the Pathfinder!
Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Quick, get on the shuttle!
Hurry up!
What the? No, wait! Don't leave us! The bastard left us!
Of course he did.
The shuttle left without them.
What do we do now?
I guess we fight.
Outlaw spotted.
Collective squad.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Spender, we received your supplies, but I'm not sure how you expect us to keep pressure on the Krogan. It's half of what you promised. Maybe we can throw rations at them? I'm starting to think trusting you was a bad idea. Have you even used that scrambler I gave you? I'll bet it's just lying around your quarters or something. You've got a title. That means power. Use it.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these Exiles. Why?
This Arome seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus.
Arone, I've tangled with that crook before. What's he doing with Spender?
The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check.
All right, there's a terminal. Shipment. Right. Ration crate. Krogan colony map. Mantis. Predator. Grenades.
This must be a rendezvous point for these Exiles. Remote? Good enough.
Great spot for Spender to do some dirty work. Well out of Tan's jurisdiction.
Right. All right, so we do have a mineral down here. All right. Okay, so we can actually put down a group, a place here.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day.
Wait, why can't we? Oh, right, because we have to deal with Sloane and all that shit. All right, so we will pop back here. We need to go around and to the right. We need to go around to the right in order to get some of this stuff done.
I bet I could drink it.
No, Drac, no.
Drac is wanting to drink the water. I would not be surprised. I mean, Krogan are very hardy.
Exiles could have rolled up and died, but look at what they've built, even out here.
Yeah? It is pretty impressive, isn't it? Alright, so there's a special crate up here. Security override, a fresh start. My wife and I are settling into this homestead. Being exiled from Nexus was a huge shock. I still can't believe Tan did that. But at least Sloane's watching out for us and giving us whatever land we want. We hope to make a life out here. We've got our very own lakeside property with a view. The whole thing has turned out to be a nightmare. The water is toxic. The lake is a death trap. It's like the planet wants us dead. Now Sloane is ordering the Badlands turned into some kind of a prison colony. My wife and I are leaving right away. No time to pack. We're not staying one more minute here. Mine. I don't know what those idiots who lived here before are complaining about. This is great. Got the whole place to myself. 2 days of surviving out here. Two ways of surviving out here. You either hide real good or kill anyone who crosses your path before they kill you. I can do both, so I'm all set. The outcast isn't finding me all the way out here. Besides, they never said it was a loan that I had to pay back. How was I supposed to know? I'm going to beef up security around here just to be sure. There's a security override to get into the upper level. All right, I was gonna say there should be like some stairs, maybe. I think this whole story about the water being poisonous is just a big fucking lie. They tell people to keep them inside the walls. They told the truth. Nobody would need Sloane to rule over them, and we could all live in the Badlands. Fuck it. I'm not swallowing their bullshit. The water isn't perfect, but it's still water. I don't see any cancer particles floating around in it. Oh my god, you idiot. That's not how any of that works.
Been hiding from those outcast bastards for 3 days now. They're pulling out all the stops to get their credits back. Haven't eaten in days. So thirsty. Fuck it. I know it should be filtered, but I'm taking my chances. Water is water. Oh, God. This...
Yep. It's not just bullshit, pal. Alright, so we have a Venom Mark 6, Hurricane Mark 6, Shield Focus Module, Corian Nav Processor, Omnigel Canister, Sniper Rifle Recon Scope 6, Pistol Receiver 6. So yeah, not only did he write it down, but he also made an audio log of the same BS, the same macho BS of I'm gonna drink it. It's still water. Water's water, right? Except for this isn't water. This is like pure poison. Still don't think it would kill a Krogan though. Like Krogan drink stuff that's just like, yeah, I mean, they literally live on an irradiated planet back in the Milky Way, so.
How'd you meet Cash?
A few years ago, I was running with a mercenary band, mostly smuggling work. Nova Force. Ambitious name for a small-time crew. On one of the jobs, I got caught by Kesh. Made a deal. I got her some experimental prototypes out of Terminus. She didn't turn me in. It became a thing. She was always good for jobs, paid well, and upfront. Credits helped me go independent. But then I got suspicious. All the things she was asking me to get. So I asked. That's when I heard about the initiative.
She brought you on.
Oh yeah. I bought the pitch, like everyone else.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Oh, you lucky bitch. All right. And there's actually a quest here. So yeah, we supposedly have helped cure the water.
Deviance describes the behaviors or characteristics that violate societal norms. Further examination will be necessary.
Who put this data pad here? It's not mine. Why do things keep appearing like this?
Counterforce targeting is a strategic approach to destroying the enemy's command structure and military forces. More information is required.
What's happening here?
Who are you? Is this your datapad? Are you one of them?
Easy. Whatever's going on, I'm not part of it.
We'll see. Everyone's acting crazy, spouting all that nonsense. I can't remember how it started. I'm not even sure how I got here.
What do you mean?
Nobody's in their right mind. And there are these people, others. They showed up and they left this datapad.
You feeling all right?
Terrible migraines. They strike without warning. I think it's them. I heard one of them say, "We left the datapad behind." Ugh. I'm fine now. I'm sorry to trouble you. It was nothing. Be seeing you.
Right. Krogan and Asari show no signs of neural disruption. Their patterns remain entrained. The Solarian shows some signs of some resistance, with occasional breaks in pattern. Will likely need to adjust for Solarian physiology. Be on the safe side, entry code was rotated 2xA2 or 9xA2. Huh.
Greetings. Error.
They exhibit unusual brain activity. An outside signal is affecting their thought process.
What can we do for them?
Nothing immediate, though if you scan others, I may be able to locate the source of the signal. This person shows signs of the same outside interference. I have now traced the source of the signal, marking the nav point on your map.
All right.
Here they come!
Right, I got the big guy. You guys take care of the little one. Right, do you not know how to go upstairs?
You're not supposed to be in here?
What the hell are you doing to those people out there?
It's an experiment.
Physically, no harm has come to them. They're fine.
You're doing all this on purpose? Are you insane?
We've been called worse back home.
We used to work for an organization called Cerberus.
Until our boss decided he'd rather spend money on truly crazy ideas like bringing back people from the dead.
Project Lazarus. Pure voodoo.
But in Andromeda, we're our own masters. And what you saw out there, it's the birth of something amazing. A biological network.
A host of minds all linked together. Connected. We're harnessing the power of consciousness to create a new kind of supercomputer.
What is Cerberus about?
Purity. We think humanity should chart its own course, free of alien laws or the morality designed to hold us back.
Our boss was straying from the path, lost his focus. He and that Lawson woman were recruiting all the wrong people. Friends in low places.
Andromeda is a chance for a do-over. Humanity should call the shots here. The rest can follow our lead.
What exactly is this experiment doing to those people out there?
The right energy focused at the right frequency can entrain a person's consciousness. The mind is ultimately just electromagnetic patterns.
You mean mind control?
Those people were banished. They're criminals. They were using their minds to make trouble anyway. We thought we'd make better use.
And now, by linking them together, they're like a living computer, but working at the speed of thought. Similar to the computer you've got in your head.
What are you doing on Kadara?
The Badlands is a perfect place to do the work that needs to be done. Must be done.
Against all these new threats in Andromeda, it's vital we find an edge for humanity.
Funny. I met a woman named Catherine Nye. She was fighting against the sort of thing you're doing here.
We know about her. She got caught up in the Cerberus project back home. Overlord. Gavin Archer and that bunch.
Good idea, poor execution. This will be different.
Right. So they think, like, everybody went to sleep, but after Mass Effect 2, between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, in that 6-month period is when they left the Milky Way. They know that Project Lazarus worked.
Enough of this. Sam?
I've located the control for the signal. It will shut the experiment down.
We can't stop you, but those people depend on the signal now. Their minds need it to function.
Record of termination. Cognitive applications group. We always have to remember, when somebody tells us no, that just means we're on the right track. Narrow minds who lack imagination can't be allowed to hold back the geniuses. Let's never forget, we scared him. Despite a direct order from Miranda Lawson, you continue to research the unauthorized neural research. We already have methods that show great potential for mental control over large groups of people. Your particular avenue of inquiry is unnecessary. Effective immediately, your services will no longer be required, and your position within Cerberus is terminated. Right. So, okay. So yeah, the elusive man was like, "Hey, I have a better way of doing this."
How do we shut this experiment down, Sam?
I can tune the signal against the scientists as punishment, freeing the people. The victims will likely suffer complications as a result. Or I can alter the nature of the signal to ease the victim's predicament, unlock the system from further changes.
Or I could just walk away and do nothing. Change the signal. Try to make things easier on those people.
Ruined it. Those people are no good to us now.
Glad I could help. Now go back and crawl under the rock you came from.
Is there actually anything out here that we need to look for? No, nothing. Transmitter, okay. That's nice. All right, so they are free. Hallelujah. I mean, and we don't know what they were like beforehand, but they should be better now.
You okay?
Fine. Just the old plumbing acting up. Even most of my guts are synthetic. I'd get them replaced, but the warranty's probably no good out here.
Right, here we are at a Spear's Ledge. We're just like circumventing the bad peoples.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Right, so we're at 65% viability. This should be where the people that were kicked out that shouldn't have been kicked out are. Whoa, hello. Okay. Easy there, buddy. Hello. I'm bearing good news.
No gun, no credits. I'm not looking for trouble. Wait, you don't look like one of them. You're not here to kill me, are you?
Do I have a reason to kill you?
Out here, everyone has a reason to kill everyone. With the outcasts and collective trying to pick each other off, you can never be too careful. Even the water wants you dead.
Which team are you batting for? Outcasts or collective?
Neither. I wasn't even going to join the Nexus Rebellion until my brother convinced me. He died in the uprising. By the time I had a change of heart, it was too late. Now I try to keep my head down and not take sides. Best way to stay alive, in my opinion.
Just how dangerous is the water anyway?
Very, unless it's purified. The Angara have a filtration system that takes out the lethal stuff. Still tastes like a Krogan's undersuit. Smells too.
Appetizing.
That's Kadara for you. What doesn't kill you, makes you wish it did.
You get a lot of Ket out here?
Not many. Sloan saw to that when we first arrived. I've heard rumblings, though. People going missing, tech breaking down. Makes me wonder if she really got all of them.
All right,
Stay safe out here.
Yeah, safe.
New entry. House near the slums was cleared out again. I'll check it tonight. Gotta be something useful around there. I've only got 34 protein rations left. All right. Oh, maybe it's the other house that we saw.
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
Expect the worst, then be surprised. That's my motto.
Looks like outlaws.
Yep.
Looks like outlaws. Giving it everything. Good job. Took one out. Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
All right. Let's find Remy.
Hopefully. I mean, this place was like crawling with them.
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And somehow that made the whole place more livable. Not entirely sure how. But it did. All right, let's take a look at additional tasks. Here in the air. Little Mouse, naming the dead, remnant cores, missing scientists, hitting rocks for science, path of a hero. On dark, catch and release. Right, we need to put a outpost on Kadara and then boost the signal to here. All right, search for more data pads on outcast members being held by the collective. All right, so it looked like there might be an outcast back this way. Yeah, okay, we are pointed in the right direction.
You think Kesh lied to you?
Nah, she's not the type. I'm pretty sure none of us really knew what we were getting into. Bamboozled.
Nice word.
Yeah, I learned it from Sid. She's into some weird old human shit.
Good name for a drink. The Bamboozler.
I'd try it.
Headshot.
Was that in his head?
Looks like outlaws.
Armoring up.
Any notepads? Is there anything here? Look like there's anything of use here. All right. Iridium. Okay, I think we are ready to go back into the slums here and see if we can make a deal.
Move along.
Well, aren't you nice? Right, upstairs room is...
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for? Living in a place like this?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of quarts low on Ezo, if you know what I mean.
Yes, he is.
But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent.
Oh my
She's like,
God.
Hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
Yeah, Conrad Werner. That was the guy that was like massive hero worship of Shepard. Now his sister went to the Andromeda galaxy, and she's all about criminals and stuff. So yeah, that's okay.
Ryder, perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
You're a needy guy, Reyes.
Stop being useful, and I'll stop bugging you.
Give me the details.
A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check?
Honor's got a price, and the client paid it.
How'd this rival of yours get hold of your cargo?
Her usual tactics. Got my middleman drunk, and stole his ship.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on a job.
We cut the profits, 50-50.
60-40. Final offer.
Deal.
When she stops in Kadara, Zia drinks at Krala's song. We'll start there. See if Umi heard anything that could help us.
Right, okay. So yeah, I do find it funny that apparently the Werner family is like, yeah, they get it, they go in deep for hero worship.
There will always be places like this. Doesn't matter what galaxy you're in.
I know it hurts, but
My skin burns.
it will pass. I'm so sorry.
Can I talk to you? There we go.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the outcast's physician. Quit after Sloane turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
She's whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit. Called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
Huh, we do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
No promises, but we'll do what we can. All right, so we've got one more.
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Looting's wrong.
This guy for real?
Looting is wrong. What a little bitch.
Let's not antagonize them further, Pathfinder.
No, I want to antagonize.
I said fuck off. I said fuck off.
Yeah, so knife wound to the stomach killed it, huh? Killed him, huh? That's concerning. All right, so let's see here. There's somebody over here.
A moment.
Dirk. Based on the latest data, I suggest investing in Byrate. Market's gonna be flooded with sulfur, and when the mining starts, Byrate's the perfect weighing agent. If you want to collect samples, there's a deposit on Duralier.
Want to make some easy credits?
Sure.
Always.
I like your conviction. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Duralier. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
All right. Right, so we have... We do have skills. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of skill points actually to... let's do anti-armor. Assault turret? Deploys an automated assault turret. Okay, yes. All right, Vetra, you've got 12 points, but we can't upgrade anything until we get your thing there. Drac, you are also maxed out until we get your... All right. So let's leave the slums. Yes, go back up to Kadara Port. Because we need to go into one of the... We need to go into the bar up there.
Can't find good help to save my life.
Excuse
Need
me?
something?
Thanks for your time.
Remy made it back safe. I've promised to take care of her protection fees for the next few months.
Make that indefinitely.
But...
She was almost eaten alive.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. Thanks for finding her. I owe you.
Damn right you do. All right, so if we look at our map here, we have... Yeah. We have Ketos there. All right. I mean, we could fast travel, but it's literally just right over here. I thought? Yeah. What is this? Ask Outcast leadership about trouble on Kadara. Okay.
No funny.
I would never.
Over here, Pathfinder. You've handled your fair share of Ket. Hard to get far in Andromeda without running into them.
Yes, and?
When Sloane took over, she slaughtered the Ket who were here. There were mass executions, public. So people would know that Kadara was Ket-free. But there have been rumors of stragglers in the Badlands. If the tales are true, they need to go.
What exactly are the rumors about the Ket?
Ambushes, people disappearing, vehicles sabotaged, picked clean for parts. Could be feral local wildlife, sinkholes, Angara bullshit. But there's enough people saying Ket.
You said Sloane killed the Ket here. What happened?
The Ket had the port locked down when we arrived. They were shipping Angara off for who knows what. People were scared.
I know what.
But the place had potential. So we fought the Ket for it. And we won. You saw the decorations outside. That's Sloane making sure everyone knows she's the new power.
I'll think about checking out the Badlands.
Excellent.
We done? It's nothing but a bogeyman. You have your orders.
All right, now we'll just fast travel. Do we need to go? Yeah, there's just so much BS. Oh, wait. No. Are you up here? I mean, I can hear the bar. BB!
Ryder, I recognize these people. The Exiles. Some weren't exactly pleased to see us. I've been getting a lot of angry looks.
Eyeball him right back with a curl of your lip.
Yeah, good plan. Thanks. Let's do what we have to, then scram, huh?
Agreed.
Follow Sloan.
Wait, is this where we're going? Yes. Time to boogie. Crack.
You know, Kadara ain't half bad. Nexus could learn a thing or two.
Who do you think the charlatan could be?
Anyone or no one. A lot of people would rather get behind a story than face reality.
I assume you have opinions about Sloan?
That's putting it lightly. Sloan switched sides, helped the uprising when she was head of Nexus security. I don't like Tan any more than I like her, but loyalty counts.
Why do you drink here instead of Tartarus?
This place has Umi, she gets me. Or at least she keeps pouring.
How does this place stack up to the Krogan colony?
Hard to compare. The colony's ours. It works for Krogan. But these exiles are onto something here if they can just get along.
Don't have too much fun.
We'll see.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
That's my line.
You want a drink or a room?
Information, actually.
That'll cost you more than a round of drinks.
My friend's good for it.
Oh, I am?
You still owe me for the last time.
Fine, fine. It was just a joke. I've got a bottle of Elasa I'm willing to part with.
What do you want to know?
Zia Cordier. She been around recently?
You mean your ex? Yeah, she was here.
You never mentioned Zaya was your girlfriend.
She's not. We drink together sometimes. I drink with a lot of people. Anyway, she was here?
Yeah, met with a Solarian. Shifty guy I'd never seen before. Maybe it was the charlatan.
Anything's possible. You overhear their conversation?
They were planning to meet someone at Spirit's Ledge.
Thanks, Umi.
Whatever. You didn't hear it from me.
If you check the meeting spot, I'll follow the collective lead. Doubt Zia was meeting the charlatan, but you never know.
Why am I always stuck with the hard work?
Because I'm the delicate one. Call me when you get to the meeting spot.
All right, back down to the slums we go. We'll keep everything the same. Oh. Come on, Ryder. Run, you bastard, run.
Okay, that's done. Still need to track down Reyes' cargo, though.
All right. So he... Oh. Right. There's... Okay. All right. Modern medicine. Behind enemy lines. Right. Okay. So we're good to go. We've got 3 more missions out here, and then we should... I mean, it'll be mostly... All right, let's track this one.
Sid gets me so frustrated. I try to be firm. She pushes back. I lay down the law. She pushes some more.
See, that's your problem. Kids need boundaries, sure, but they also want to know you're not. No one's here. Meeting must have already gone down.
Let's look around. Maybe Zia left something behind.
Really, the fucking... The shield
Hey,
stops...
Ryder, something's hidden here.
Gotta be a way to get inside. Sam?
The lock is controlled remotely, perhaps by something nearby.
Yep, something this away. Like, this place is... Somebody, like, really screwed some shit up here.
Maybe this will get us inside.
Maybe what? What? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Did it do anything?
I don't know. I can't see the door. Yes, it did.
Reyes, I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Whatever happened to just going to a store?
Sloan takes a cut from all official sales in Kadara. Gotta get creative if you want to go around that.
Did you find anything on your end?
The Salarian is a fence. No direct connection to the collective. My guess is Zia met him to find potential buyers. Let's follow up on those coordinates. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Where are the coordinates? All the way out here. Well, we're gonna fast travel because driving around.
Stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
Right. Hi, buddy.
Remember that last push before the Arks left? All that activity for a guess about a galaxy. A shuttle. Zia and her buyer could be inside.
It could be, or could be Reyes. We don't know.
It's empty.
Guess Zia's buyer already came and went.
Or there was never any cargo to begin with.
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia.
You could never resist the big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
She has you there.
Ouch.
You must be losing your touch, Reyes. I remember you being such a smooth talker. Right up until you dumped me.
Don't tell me that's what this is all about.
Of course not. You've been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Ah, shit.
Move in.
Armoring up. Giving it everything.
Grenade!
Good aim.
All right. What are we doing now? Wait, isn't this like where the... I swear there was somebody else here. Wasn't there? God damn it. Alright, anything else? Anything pertinent? Alright, must be downstairs. Must be something we can scan downstairs, right? No, it is up there. Supposedly. Yeah, I don't see anything, though. That's just annoying.
I knew I wasn't popular, but I never thought the other smugglers would team up against me. Kind of flattering, actually.
They'll be in danger.
They might try again.
Undoubtedly. But it's harder to kill a man who knows you're gunning for him. Ah, all that effort and no credits to show for it.
Story of my life.
You and me both. I should clean up this mess. Zia was a piece of work, but it feels wrong to leave her out in the open.
Yeah, well, enjoy. Alright, so... we have modern medicine.
Sometimes I wonder what Sid and I'd be like if we'd had a better home life. Maybe we wouldn't have grown up to be so difficult.
Difficult's good, Vetra. You took what you had and made it yours. That's all any of us can hope for.
If only you'd raised us, old man.
Haha, you would have turned out so much worse. Maybe a better shot, though.
Hey, she had a bad shot. Okay, so we cannot go that way. All right. Okay, there we go. That's the
Nakamoto's lab. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, in theory.
Collective wants to join the fun.
Incoming.
It wasn't that impressive. Come on. Wait, don't get me wrong. I'm a badass and all, but that wasn't that impressive.
Don't hurt me. Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I'm not here to hurt you, Dr.
Ferenth. Dr. Arena Ferenth.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
Oblivion wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
Is everyone on this planet a lying asshole?
We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value was a coincidence.
Then why did Dr. Nakamoto quit the Outcasts?
Ryota didn't quit. He was fired. Push Sloan for a bigger cut. You've had what, one conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
I've seen Sloan's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
This is getting complicated. How about we pretend I was never here?
I'll tell Sloan it was a collective attack. Thank you.
These plants produce the bacteria used in Oblivion.
So anyone with access could make Oblivion?
No, it's a complicated process. The Outcasts were only successful because they had Dr. Nakamoto's formula and instructions.
All right, and then we've got one spot down here investigating the Ket. Investigating if there's any kind of Ket activity on the planet. If there is, we deal with it.
So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story?
You're Krogan?
We're gonna run out of shuttles at this rate.
Someone ran into trouble.
Who's there? Hamash, is that you?
Don't talk. We'll get you back to town.
No, I can't move. It's too late. I just want to rest.
He's not gonna make it.
Can you tell me what happened?
It was the Ket. Took us by surprise. They killed everyone. John lasted the longest. They didn't know I was still alive. I saw them raiding our packs. Then they took off into the hills.
What's in the hills? Is there a Ket base there?
There's nothing in the hills. We've never heard of a base. Sloan says Kadara is free of Ket.
What did the Ket take from you?
I don't know. Supplies, weapons, scavenged ship parts.
I'll leave you to rest.
Thank you. I wish.
Kite its rider. Your Ket rumors have weight. Just found a caravan they attacked.
Damn it. Really thought we got them all.
One of the wounded said they headed for the hills. I'm gonna check it out.
I'll search too. Grabbing a shuttle now.
Head for the hills.
Your kinetic diffuser on the left is gonna fail in a week, maybe 2.
You're guessing wrong. I just replaced that.
Then you owe your supplier a punch. Had one fail during an airdrop. I know the signs now.
Very docile.
I think that's it. Ket tracks. They're leading up into those hills.
You mean where the trader told us to go?
Cave over there. Maybe something's inside.
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are...
Ket tracks. We're going the right way.
Wait.
Gonna be okay.
Every time you say that, I believe you less.
Doesn't make it less true.
Armoring up.
So whose technology is this? I mean, it sure looks like they were just, you know, outlaws to begin with. Just saying, it kind of feels like it. You lied to me there, Sam.
The Exiles have quite a setup over there. Won't be happy to see us. More tracks. Can't be far now.
See that cave? Good spot for a hideout. Bet the Ket are inside.
Kitus, I think I found something. Sending the nav point.
Send the nav point and then just open the door.
Are we?
Sloan, I wasn't expecting you.
She wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'm not about to let someone else fight my battles. Especially an initiative lapdog.
You were happy enough to have this lapdog track down information for you.
That's what dogs do. Fetch.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
You're such a grump when you're worried.
Every second you're gone from the port is an opportunity for the collective. The Pathfinder and I can have...
What was that?
They know we're here. Get ready.
I'm always ready.
Ket.
Don't let them flank you! We've got hit! Pathetic!
Right. What's pathetic?
Let's get rid of the bodies.
I'll leave you to it. Manual labor isn't my thing.
Of course it's not.
Okay, so the payment is sent to the Tempest. Great. Yeah, I'm not exactly
Get ready to fight!
Yeah, we have not like delved deep into here, so saying that, oh, well, that's all of them, that was a little premature. What is this? Communication relay. All right. All right, so now I think we've got everybody. Unless there's something off to the other side. Which is entirely possible. I mean, definitely sounds like something nasty's growling over here. Yep. Something's out there. Maybe it's outside. All right. Looks like that is everything. Okay. Well, I mean, it seems to be everything. We should be able to put down. We should be able to put down we should be able to put down a spot here, right? Like, I don't really know what else to do because you're not.
Okay, that's finished. Back to the Oblivion formula.
You know what surprises me? How not angry I am. Sometimes it feels like I should be angrier.
How would that help? Anger only gets you so far before you buck up and fix what needs fixing.
That's you. That's why you got off the Nexus. It's harder to fix something you can't change.
All right, so what is... Oh, wait, we need to... Foreign outposts can be established on Kadara. You must solve the Kadara's water toxicity problem and quell the escalating rivalry between the outcasts and collective. So we need to help Dr. We need the formula and then just return to the Tempest. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy. So, yeah, we should be able... So, tomorrow we should be able to, like, fully establish our thing. You guys do realize there's stairs, right?
You're lucky to be alive.
You lied to me, Doctor.
What?
Had an interesting chat with your old co-worker, Dr. Farinth.
Arena's not a doctor. She's one of Sloane's dealers. What did she tell you?
That you created Oblivion together. That it was always meant to be a drug.
And you took her word over mine.
She was very convincing.
More than I was, apparently. By now, Arena's taken the formula underground. We'll never find it.
Sloane would have killed her if I took the formula. I couldn't risk it.
Sloane doesn't murder her own people. She has some standards. I never should have let you get involved. Please, just go.
Maybe if you had been open and honest, completely open and honest with me, we would have been all right. All right, so we're ready to leave the slums. I mean, the thing is it said that she was a doctor, but, you know, we were, like, we did kind of, like, prejudice ourselves by calling her doctor to begin with.
Pathfinder.
But, yeah.
You've got missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you've got a minute.
All right, fine. Missed calls. let me guess. What's his name? The head of the collective, or the charlatan. That's what it was. The charlatan is calling us and being like, "Yo, you're fucking up my shit, man. What the hell? You really think she's better than I am? Come on."
Gil's ready to talk to you about the Ket transmitter.
All right, so meeting with Axul. Call me, Vidal. Something interesting just fell into my lap. Call me when you get a chance. I had diplomatic efforts. You're making waves, dear customer. Right, okay. Matriarch credits. It was a scam. Do me a favor, don't tell Vetra, okay? Yeah, I could have told you that. That is like one of the oldest scams. Anyway, that is where we're going to have to end for tonight because we're all out of time. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell. But also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, our Tumblr account, our Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, barring any unusual circumstances, we'll be back with more Oblivion, trying to deal with the Necromancers of Cyrodiil. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Mass Effect Andromeda, dealing with trying to establish an actual, base on Kadara. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!